Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss the chance to discover rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your own pocket. You don't want to miss out. Today, we're going to explore a coin that might be sitting quietly in your collection or even your wallet, and it's one that has quietly captured the attention of collectors and history lovers alike. We're talking about the 2011 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that carries not only the image of Thomas Jefferson, but also a story that stretches over 2 centuries. Imagine holding a coin that connects you directly to one of America's founding fathers. The obverse of this nickel shows Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, whose ideas and vision shaped a nation. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia, which represents not just architecture, but the embodiment of Jeffersonian ideals, Enlightenment thinking, and innovation. Every time you hold this coin, you are touching a small piece of American history. Now, some people might dismiss modern nickels as ordinary change, but the 2011 Jefferson nickel is quietly remarkable. To understand why, we need to look at its production and rarity. In 2011, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, but not all coins are created equal. Certain nickels from this year have variations that are incredibly sought after. Coins that were struck with extra care, coins that show unusual errors, or coins that have remained in pristine condition have the potential to be worth far more than their face value. Collectors especially look for nickels that have remained uncirculated, meaning they have never been used in everyday transactions. The surfaces of these coins are smooth, the details sharp, and the luster intact. When a coin like this appears on the market, it immediately captures attention because it's essentially a time capsule of 2011, preserved for over a decade. Even small imperfections or unique features can make one nickel stand out from the millions minted. Consider this. While most people see a nickel and think 5 cents, a collector sees a story. They see a coin that survived decades in a coin roll, a coin that might carry a subtle die variation, a small doubling of the letters, or even a slight off-center strike. These imperfections, invisible to the casual observer, are exactly what can make a 2011 Jefferson nickel a prized addition to a collection. Some of the most valuable 2011 nickels are those that were part of special mint sets, which are sold directly to collectors rather than entering circulation. These coins have a level of detail and finish that ordinary circulation coins simply don't have. They are carefully struck under optimal conditions, which gives them a distinctive appearance that seasoned collectors immediately recognize. That it's important to understand that the value of a coin is not just about rarity. Condition, historical significance, and collector demand all play crucial roles. A 2011 Jefferson nickel might appear common, but if it has a unique characteristic or has been exceptionally well preserved, it could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the right market. The thrill of discovering such a coin is why so many collectors stay passionate well into their retirement years. Holding a coin like this is like holding a piece of living history. Now, imagine going through a drawer, an old box of coins, or even a jar that has been sitting untouched for years. You might think you're just sorting loose change, but what if you stumble upon a 2011 nickel in perfect condition, or even one with a subtle mint error that sets it apart? For collectors, this is the moment when excitement surges. You realize that a simple nickel in your hand could be worth far more than anyone could imagine. Let's talk about the design. Jefferson's portrait on the obverse of the coin isn't just a likeness. It's a representation of a visionary. Jefferson was not only a president, but also a diplomat, architect, and philosopher. Every line in his image on the nickel tells a story of intellect and foresight. On the reverse, Monticello is captured with careful detail, showing the building's unique architecture and Jefferson's commitment to blending functionality with beauty. For a collector, these details are essential. They reveal the quality of the minting process and the care that went into creating the coin. Collectors also pay close attention to the mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced. The 2011 nickels carry mint marks such as P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Each mint has its own production quirks, and certain mint marks are rarer than others in high-grade condition. For instance, a San Francisco-proof nickel from 2011 could be far more valuable than a Philadelphia circulation coin, even though they were minted in the same year. Errors are another fascinating aspect of coin collecting. Even the most minor misstrike, a double die, a small off-center alignment, or a die crack, can make a coin highly sought after. The beauty of collecting is that every coin has the potential to surprise. A single 2011 Jefferson nickel, unnoticed for years in a collection, could reveal a hidden rarity that collectors pay top dollar for. Older viewers, especially those who remember the early 2000s, will recognize that the 2011 nickel is part of a larger story. It was minted during a time when coins were produced with modern techniques, yet still carry the charm of classical design. For many collectors in the 55 to 65 plus age range, discovering these coins taps into nostalgia, connecting the past with the present. You remember using nickels in everyday life, yet now you have the chance to see them as valuable artifacts rather than just spare change. It's also worth noting that coin collecting has long been a hobby that combines patience, knowledge, and discovery. For those who have been collecting for decades, each new find adds to a lifetime of experiences. The 2011 Jefferson Nickel is not just another coin. It is an opportunity to apply years of knowledge to assess its potential value. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of examining coins closely with a magnifying glass or loupe, carefully noting every feature. With the 2011 Jefferson Nickel, look for sharpness in Jefferson's profile, clarity in the lettering, and perfection in Monticello's design. Coins that meet these criteria are rare and, therefore, potentially very valuable. Even a single coin that stands out from the others can transform a collection, creating excitement and anticipation among collectors. Another factor to consider is the provenance of the coin. Coins that have remained in private collections, untouched by circulation, often retain higher value. They tell a story of careful preservation and mindful ownership. A coin that has survived in pristine condition for over a decade reflects both history and care. It's as though the coin waited patiently for the right collector to recognize its worth. The market for rare coins is dynamic. Values can rise rapidly when interest increases, especially for coins that are both historically significant and visually appealing. A 2011 Jefferson nickel that might seem ordinary today could become a highly sought-after piece in the future, particularly if it has unusual characteristics or has been preserved in excellent condition. Collectors recognize this potential, and that is why coins like this continue to capture attention. For viewers who enjoy exploring the stories behind coins, the 2011 nickel offers more than monetary value. It offers insight into American history, the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, and the artistry of minting. Every nickel carries a silent story, waiting for someone to uncover it. You don't just own a coin, you own a fragment of history. Imagine holding a 2011 nickel, examining the precise details, the crisp lines of Jefferson's profile, the iconic Monticello. Consider the thousands of coins minted that year and how few remain in flawless condition. The feeling of discovery, the excitement of realizing the coin could be rare or carry an unexpected feature is unmatched. It's a blend of curiosity, knowledge, and anticipation. For those who have collected coins for years, the 2011 Jefferson Nickel represents an opportunity to connect past and present. It's a reminder that even recent coins can carry historical significance and potential value. The hunt for rare coins is not just for those seeking financial gain. It's for those who appreciate history, detail, and the thrill of discovery. Finally, after exploring its history, design, rarity, and potential, it's time to reveal the moment you've been waiting for. A 2011 Jefferson Nickel, depending on its condition, rarity, and any unique features it may have, can be valued at an astonishing $50,000. That's right. What many see as a simple 5-cent coin could hold incredible worth for those who recognize its significance. It's a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, and that knowledge, patience, and careful observation can turn a humble coin into a prized possession. So, next time you hold a nickel, take a closer look. Among the ordinary coins, there may be an extraordinary one waiting for discovery. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you never miss the chance to uncover hidden treasures like the 2011 Jefferson Nickel. Your next remarkable find could be just around the corner, quietly waiting in a drawer, a collection, or even your wallet.